second caution of the night. Ron Hornaday, coming out of the tri-oval, tried to squeeze up the outside in front of Stacy Compton. Didn't have room and slid across in front of Tony Raines, number 33.
As you can see, they come through the tri-oval here. They get 3 wide, as we've talked about a number of times. Now, what Ron wants to do, and his spotter's looking back, you know, looking down toward that corner. He may have not cleared, or he may have even cleared Ron at that point. Stacy held his line. Ron came up. That's a typical deal on a Daytona track. What Ron doesn't want to be here is hung in the middle. He's trying to get over and get into the outside lane, and he just didn't quite clear that car.
And Darrell, the spotters are right above us here at the start-finish line, and right there, they're going away from the spotters. It's hard for a spotter to clear a car right there.
And what hurt Raines' car is when he come out of the grass and into the banking. It's just like drove the nose right into the banking.
Now this is from Compton. There's the contact. Nice job by Ricky Hendrick in the 5 right there. You saw on the right, shooting through there without incident. Kevin Grubb in the 54 was a lap down because of that plug wire problem. As the caution came out, the leaders slowed, single file, and Kevin Grubb comes around to get back on the lead lap.
But Darrell, if I can make it from any of that point right there during that caution, I think I want to come to pit road and get those 4 fresh tires and at least get that fuel.
Well, yeah, and then Nemechek's in there with 4 fresh tires and a fast race car full of fuel and go the rest of the way. That's big.
So let's race 3 abreast for second.
Whoa, that's a 99, isn't it? Yeah, that's Michael. He's around.
Straightens it out. Jay Sauter there, limping along.
Caution is out.
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't know what happened.
Randy LaJoie brings them to the caution.
What happened was, I believe they were going by the slow car, the 94 car. Looked like he got loose, got into the car beside of him, shoved him up into Michael.
Now, some of our guys that pitted on lap 44, 56 to go, just remember, and here's a replay right here. We'll talk about that in a second.
That again, see if we can figure out exactly what took place there.
Hard to tell what made Michael's car turn sideways.
Yeah. He's tucked in behind. Oh, I see what happened. Michael started to go down, and he caught the back of the 94 car. That's what it looked like happened.
94 car's Jeff Spraker.
Yeah, it looked like Michael was going to swing down to the inside or else make a move to the inside. I believe he caught the back of that 94.
Let's see for Michael's car.
See, something made Michael move over and clip the back of that 94. I don't know if he got touched from behind or if the car just moved on him unexpectedly.
From the U.S. Postal Service Williams Travel Center camera, Jamie McMurray.
Just a lot of cars right there kind of all wadded up, and they all started to move a little bit. Let's see if we can... We got a lot of good shots here. Let's see if we can tell what happened here. You know, I think the 21 got into Michael, pushed Michael over. He got into the back of the 94. Every time I look at it, I think something different.
Well, the outcome is conclusive. Waltrip's and Sauter's cars are badly damaged.
Yeah, I think what happened was, I believe the 21 car got into the side of Michael just a little bit, shoved Michael over into the 94, and then they spun.
17 to go.
Whoa! Jerry Earnhardt
takes out Randy LaJoie.
7 car.
Caution is out.
Bobby Hamilton Jr. going down through here, sliding through the grass.
And LaJoie stops just shy of the pit wall.
He's coming off turn 4.
Randy LaJoie right behind him. Oh, he
got loose, and he overcorrected right there.
Got loose and came right into Randy LaJoie's car.
Look at Riggs push his way through there and get damaged on the right front.
Boy.
Bobby Hamilton Jr. in the 25 car, he was trying to go down pit road, knowing those cars were going to come down. Nowhere for him to go.
Scott Riggs is not going to like restrictor plate racing. You know, he had trouble at Talladega, and he's had trouble here tonight, not of his own making. Good shot LaJoie takes here, guys. I mean, when that 12 car comes around and drives right into him and drives him into the wall, that's a pretty good shot.
That was a hard shot.
Randy is okay. He's climbed out of the car.
Boy, I think Ron Hornaday just went flying by here. I assumed to get a lap back.
There's another angle.
These guys are running about in the 8th, 9th, 10th position right here.
It's not the first time I've seen that 12 car sideways like that tonight. He did that through the tri-oval.
And Earnhardt has now climbed from his car, and he's okay.
Poor old Scott Riggs. I mean, he's had a couple of tough weeks here. Blew up at Milwaukee, and just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
For our points leader, Jack Sprague, in the 24 car, he just got by that wreck as well.
And our rookie leader, Scott Riggs, did not.
With that group behind you getting further and further, you can afford to make a move because now you don't have as many cars to race.
Oh, I'd be loving this if I was Nemechek and those guys up there. Let these guys fall back, and then if I'm running 4th or 5th or 3rd like Kevin LePage is, make a run here on the last lap.
Well, there's 2 fellas in that front 5 running for the championship. Biffle, who is 2nd in points in the 60, and Jason Keller, 5th in line. Oh, hard hit. Hard into the wall.
Jack
Sprague. And cars go spinning everywhere.
Caution is out.
Jack Sprague with an incredibly hard hit coming out of turn 2.
We could have a race to the line here. This could be the race right here coming. They're racing back to the caution flag.
Sprague and Bodine again.
There they go. Kind of hanging close to each other, banging around a little bit here. All of a sudden they come off a 2. He gets a little wobble. Sprague does, gets that arrow push, corrects for it. There goes Todd around, and here comes the rest of the field.
Pretty much everybody else behind these cars was involved.
Saw Hank Parker scoot through, and then Ricky Hendrick
came so close to making it through. If you watch Sprague's car down on the bottom, here he is with Todd on the outside. Now what's going to happen, Sprague's car is going to wiggle a little bit. It's going to move up the track. It's going to suck the bottom of it. See it go down, and now the thing comes around with him, hits Todd on the outside.
And there's nowhere for the rest of these cars to go. Casey Kane, the 98, almost gets over all the way over.
As you go through turns 1 and 2 down here, there's some swell, some real kind of, the car wants to porpoise a little bit as it goes through that corner. Sprague loses the front end, he turns into it, and the back end comes around, gets into, then it breaks loose and gets into Todd.
Darrell, I know it's only 5 laps to go, but give and take. There's got to be some give and take.
There just can't be. These restricted, the problem you have, Mike, is these cars are restricted. If you lift, you go back. You got 5 to go. You got no choice. You got to gas it and go. And sometimes, not sometimes, all the time, this is basically what you get.
From Hank Parker Jr.
You see Sprague up there. You see him just kind of, the front end pushes first, and then the back end hops out.
Casey Kane got into Parker, turning him around when Kane was up in the air. Now watch from Stacy Compton.
Stacy Compton has been a lucky man tonight. That's the 3rd wreck that he's been in. And still going.
The field has been red flagged in the back straightaway.
This is getting to be all too common. Every time we turn around, we got a red flag, a race.
96 laps complete. 4 to go, so they'll have a chance to race a couple.
At the most, it will only be about 2 laps.
As far as we know, all of the drivers involved are okay. No reports of any injuries. Christian Elder was a while getting out of his car, but he's walking away okay. And we'll be right back.